Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmuhu. So the term Dayamaya was being used. Keshav sent 3 members of the Brahmo Samaj to the temple garden. Sri Ramakrishna is telling at Dakshineshwar to test me. Prasanna was one of them. They were commissioned to watch me day and night and report to Keshav. They were in my room and intended to spend the night there. They constantly uttered the word Dayamaya and said to me, "Follow Keshav Babu, that will do you good." I said, "I believe in God with form." Still they went on with their exclamations, "Oh, Dayamaya, Dayamaya." Then a strange mood came over me. I said to them, "Get out of here." I did not allow them to spend the night in my room. So they slept on the veranda. Captain also spent the night in the temple garden the first time he visited me. How the transformations go on, you see. The purpose for which they had come is to recognize a thing entirely different from what they are. So their intention was not exactly to gain knowledge, but to expand their group and things. And if they were sincere sadhakas, the moment they come to a real person, real spirituality, they immediately slowly get transformed. The purpose for which they might have come may be different, but they undergo tremendous transformation. Many have gone to saints either to test them or to torture them or to dissuade them from their path, and got transformed. You can see every saint's life, one person will be there who constantly will be a pain to them. But with all that, in the end, they get transformed. New awakening, new life begins in their life. How the evolution takes place? Just by the presence of the divine. The whole thing is in an enlightened soul or in a saint, no dirt will be there of any kind. We may be able to see some because of our error to see. A normal man may see not much difference between an enlightened soul and an ordinary person. Perhaps he may like the ordinary person than the enlightened one. But enlightenment is entirely different. Those who are aspiring even a little, some metal is there within them, then they undergo tremendous transformation, which they need maybe thousands of years sadhana, because God Himself has incarnated as Sri Ramakrishna. Or even an ordinary saint, if you go, he can transform if you have just a little faith in God, not faith in Him. And aspiring for, does God really exist? A mumukshu, not mumukshu, jignasu. He wants to know what is God. Even then, the saint can transform him to reach and see what God means, realize God in that aspect. But extremely filled with world and worldliness cannot be transformed so easily. It has nature takes up the case and handles, making so many good and bad experience he passes through and slowly realizes the realities of life, slowly starts accepting all things, what is happening, transcends his own nature and reaches God. So Sri Ramakrishna had to eliminate them out, not because they will spoil the atmosphere. A drop of curd buttermilk is sufficient to destroy an ocean of milk. One drop, whole thing you see, next day, the milk ocean has become curd. Keshav sent Michael visited the temple garden when Narayan Shastri was living with me. Dwarka Babu, Mathur's eldest son, brought him here. The owners of the temple garden were about to get into a lawsuit with English proprietors of the neighboring powder magazine where the gunpowders were manufactured. So they wanted Michael's advice. I met him in a big room next to manager's office. Narayan Shastri was with me. I asked Narayan to talk to him. Michael could not talk very well in Sanskrit. He made mistakes. Then they talked in the popular dialect. Narayan Shastri asked him his reason for giving up Hindu religion. Pointing to his stomach, Michael said, "It was for this." Narayan said, "What shall I say to a man who gives up his religion for his belly's sake?" Therefore, Michael asked me to say something. Michael, there is a footnote. Who is this Michael? Michael Madhusudan Dutt, a lawyer and one of the greatest Bengali poets. He is poet also. He was a convert to Christianity. Thereupon, Michael asked me to say something. I said, "I do not know why, but I don't feel like saying anything. Someone seems to be pressing my tongue. Manmohan, Mr. Chaudhary will not come." One of the person who is there, the devotee, is telling about Mr. Chaudhary, someone else. Mr. Chaudhary will not come. He said, "That fellow Shashadhar from Faridpur will be there. I shall not go." Mr. Chaudhary had obtained his master's degree from Calcutta University. He drew a salary of 300 or 400 rupees. After the death of his first wife, he had felt intense dispassion for the world, but after some time, he had married again. He frequently visited Master at the temple garden. "Master, how mean of him! He is vain of his scholarship. Besides, he has married a second time. He looks on the world as mere mud puddle to the devotees. His attachment to woman and gold makes a man small-minded. When I first saw Harmohan, he had many good traits. I longed to see him. He was then 17 or 18 years old. I used to send for him every now and then, but he would not come. He is now living away from the family with his wife. He had been living with the uncle before. That was very good. He had no worldly troubles. Now he has a separate home and does the marketing for his wife daily. The other day he came to Dakshineshwar. I said to him, "Go away, leave this place. I don't even feel like touching you." The selfishness which makes the man, all these have deep meaning and things to convey. How does each person look at the other? All these days we were studying about Shashadhar. Thakur had great admiration for him because wherever Sri Ramakrishna saw the theoretical understanding of God, the scholarship in the scriptures and other things, going along with the actual practice of sadhana, dispassion towards the world and passionate attachment for God, along with the scholarship, you have to admire. Because it doesn't not only help him, but they help others. When I have scholarship, I can share with others the knowledge easily. Otherwise, knowledge will remain with me. I don't know how to express also. Then people want the authorities. A person who has realized he is not, people do not accept so easily his realizations. So many questions they ask. It may be your mental, I've seen God, suppose a person says, how do you know? It's your mental hallucinations. To see God, they transcend the mind and go beyond. Ordinary people do not even know how to transcend and go beyond mind. From childhood to death, it is mind which is working for them. They don't understand what is to be independent of mind, separate from mind, go cross the barrier of mind and go beyond to the realm of transcendental to see what the truth is. So we are getting all information from senses and mind is the receiver. Intellect is confirmer and it reaches the soul, the ego. Now he is living he cannot understand. Nothing can be understood through this process because somebody is coming and giving the information. I don't see the world really myself. I don't see anything or receive anything. Senses report. When sound is there, senses report there is sound. And the sound may be there which doesn't reach my ear, then I cannot recognize the sound. It must touch my eardrum. What sound touches my eardrum alone is recognized. So many dimensions are there we don't see. Only particular decibels alone the ear can hear. Supersonic and infrasonic it cannot catch. Similarly, eyes can see only a particular range. It cannot see beyond the range of its own range. Ultraviolet and infrared, it cannot see. Within that range it can see. So that's what falls on the retina alone is, things may be there, we can't see outside. What falls, what mind receives is what is on the retina. Mind receives what is on the eardrum. The smell that touches the sensory organ within the nose alone is known. There may be variety of smells, perfumes, bad smell. So many things may be there. If it doesn't touch the sense organ, it cannot be known. So many hard and soft things may be outside. Mind will not know at all. What may say this must touch, the touches alone is received. So, what is outside is not known. I cannot know what is outside. I am seeing inside and projecting a world outside. Eyes are seeing a thing. It is received from the retina. It is hearing a sound. It is receiving from the eardrum. The senses are reporting it is there, it is there, it is there. Mind is conceiving it, receiving it, and creating a world outside. What is actually outside, it can never be known. When we go beyond the senses, beyond the mind, atindriya jnana, manasatita, beyond the mind and senses we go, we see the world, another world, which is a world of reality and expansion. So, to go beyond, still beyond that, there is intellect and ego, even to understand beyond what is mind. When we go beyond the limits of intellect also, then we know the absolute reality, unchanging, eternal reality, which we call Brahman. To the devotees, this attachment to woman and gold makes a man small-minded, and how it happens, you see. Each person is looking at the same. One person is telling that fellow Shashadhar from Faridpur is there. I won't go now. To a person who is praised and endeared by the incarnation of God, another is abusing him. And he doesn't want to go there where he is there. Sri Ramakrishna is presenting the view. Why is he telling? Follow your path. People may say something. Even the people, Mr. Chaudhary is also an ordinary person. He is well recognized and established in the society with his own status. Because he is a big man in the world and telling something about you, even then you need not worry. You hold on to your path and walking. Because Shashadhar's life is independent of people's talking. Some people are praising, some people are listening, some people are following him. Many are rejecting him and going away. So Sri Ramakrishna is clearing all these things. He is making us hold on to the path, come what may. And somehow don't divert your attention to fight or convince or prove that I am in right. Don't do all that. Time is wasted. Life is wasted. Proving him that I am genuine, you will not get anything. You have spent your time in wasting time. Keep walking, go forward. How man falls into just a little selfishness, Sri Ramakrishna is telling about Harmohan. He had many good traits. See, if he recognizes his own positivity, he could have just emerged out. He could have made great progress in spiritual life. But how a small things within, small desires, or forcing of nature, of our people, what happens to a man? Sri Ramakrishna is showing here. Many good traits, and I long to see him, means how it would have been, you see, good in everything, a pure character and all that. He was then 17, 18-year-old. I used to send for him every now and then, but he would not come. A little some desire is there within which makes him not to come. He is now living away from the family with his wife. How they part. He had been living with his uncle before. That was very good. There is someone who is there to watch over and guide. When we are independent and our vasanas alone is taking us, when we are with others, elders like uncle, father, mother, there is someone to watch over and guide us whenever we make error, whenever we make mistakes. There must be someone to guide. Otherwise, if you are going in the right path, doing good things, they don't bother elders. But when we start moving away from the normalcy, when we are moving towards the ditch, they will be watching and advising us. When we are not, nobody is there, the elders to guide and tell. Then youngsters are there, they will not talk because he is elderly. And when he makes mistakes, nobody speaks about it. And slowly there is patana, fall. That was very good. He had now worldly troubles. Now he has a spare home and does the marketing for his wife. The other day he came to Dakshineshwar. I said, go away, leave this place, don't even feel like touching you. A pure, fine lotus. As if somebody has plucked and thrown into the dustbin. But he has come to see the Lord's sight has fallen him. The inner purification begins and it tells, go away. And I don't feel like even touching you. This makes a great transformation. Because a word of, all right, how are you, how is your family, why did you go, this, that, and all. A few things he can talk and send him. He continues his life. When a scolding and rejection is there from an honorable person, a saint, it touches the heart and there begins the transformation. There was one brahmachari in Banaras, our own ashram, Ramakrishna ashram, Mutt. And once Shivanandaji Maharaj was to go there, the head of the center was looking after, because direct disciple is coming. All arrangements was done for his comfortable living and whom to select to serve him and be with him was the question. So they selected a nice brahmachari who is humble, who is able to talk to them, who is able to be very accommodative, very kind and loving. That person, that brahmachari, young brahmachari, they appoint him. You look after, you'll be able to serve him. And he was happy, and he too had prepared his mind and heart to serve this great saint. And then, when Shivanandaji Maharaj came, and one by one seniors bowed down, and This brahmachari, when he came, when the brahmachari came, with the Shivanandaji Maharaj, Mahapurush Maharaj, the moment he saw, he said, "Why this person is here?" And he scolded him like anything. "What do you think of yourself? This, that, and all." And he said, go away. And that brahmachari went from the side and went to his room. Another brahmachari was given to look after the Maharaj. And then he started weeping in his room. How many? Now the whole day passed, he has not taken food. He is simply weeping in the room. All were afraid, what will he do, what will happen. And then the evening came, Sandhya Arati was over, he did not come out of the room. Then everybody went to his senior Swamis and all to convince him. He was not. Then next time they said, "You go and bow down to Maharaj and ask for pardon." The moment he went again to Shivanandaji Maharaj, Maharaj was behaving normal with him. There was no difference at all. Then everybody was surprised. When everyone went away, the Swamiji was in charge of that institution. He came and asked Maharaj, "Why did you scold him? Whole day he has not taken food and weeping and sitting." He said, "When he came, I saw a black halo behind him. I wanted to drive away that black halo. Something unknown as if it is chasing him. Maybe some past memories or something making him." So that was the thing. After that, any senior Swamiji scolds us, we used to say, "Halopathy." Like that halopathy continues. So this scolding of Sri Ramakrishna is the beginning of a new life for the child. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.